I'm gonna start with number one, and that is the editing is its Achilles heel. The film feels overcut, like it was run through one too many test screenings. There's a noticeable lack of spatial and temporal grounding, making some scenes play like a disjointed montage. One moment, Johnny Storm is chasing the surfer. Next, he's inexplicably back in the lab. There's a scene where Ben goes from watching TV to walking down the street, and then back to watching TV again, without any rhythm or reason. I feel like the pace undercuts the character beats, as if the film is sort of sprinting through itself. And that sort of leads me into my number two, which was Sue's speech. Sue's speech should have landed, and it didn't. It's clearly stitched together with a little bit of ADR, and it feels a bit last minute to me. What should be an emotional centerpiece comes off flat and unearned, lacking both gravitas and clarity. And that leads me into number three, which I think might sort of dovetail with number two, is that Vanessa Kirby didn't quite embody Sue Storm for me. And I know that's a divisive take. The writing's there. She has strong material to work with, but something in the performance just didn't connect. I didn't really believe her as the emotional core of the team. There's moments where she does work, and there's just others where it doesn't. It's too much of a mixed bag for me. Number four, Galactus loses steam by the third act. His entrance is phenomenal. When we first are introduced to the character, he's looming, menacing, and cosmic. But by the time that the final confrontation rolls around, his presence feels diminished. The scale sort of contracts when I think it's supposed to expand. He just feels, I don't know, I just didn't feel it. And I know there's scenes that are built to give him that sense of scale, but I think just presence-wise, I just didn't feel like he was much of a threat. And that was on my second viewing of the film. Number five, the fake-out death is tired. I mean, yes, it shows us Franklin's power, but it's a trope that needs real consequences to matter. Like, what if Sue returned changed, powerless, or overloaded? I think the ending just wraps things up too neatly, and it misses a chance to really transcend the usual genre beats, or to give a little bit of edge, or to add some tension, some drama. I know it's supposed to be a very hopeful, and I don't want to say this, but paint by numbers comic book movie, but I do feel like it just, I just don't like how neatly it wrapped up.